Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, and I am back for another bonus video for you guys today because I figured we'll chat a little bit for a little while. But I wanted to check out this Sony PlayStation State of Play that's coming up in about 25 minutes. They say it's going to be about an hour-long presentation, so it seems like there'll be some substantial of course there'll be trailers and announcements and things like that. I don't know if they're going to dedicate like any time to like a deep dive for some of these games, where they do like a 5-10 minute spiel on one or two games and then do some other stuff. I really hope we get some surprises this time. I would love to see even small games, surprises. It doesn't have to be a super giant AAA game or anything like that, but yeah, I'm really not quite sure what to expect. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit, but I figured I'd chat about a few other odds and ends going on right now. Rather than doing another whole channel update video right now, I figure I can kind of, just chat a little bit during these game event videos, state of plays, and we had our Nintendo Direct last week. Actually, yeah, I didn't do a video for that one and I'm glad I didn't, because there were a couple games that were interesting there. There was a Bomberman collection, which is kind of neat. There's a couple of like Hamster, this company that's doing a lot of these like arcade ports to the Switch and the Switch 2. They're doing console archives now, and so they've done 2 games so far. What was it? Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, because the first Ninja Gaiden, I believe, is on Switch Online. So it's kind of weird that they're going that way, but they are still continuing their Arcade Archives series, and I want to say later this month they're doing I think it was like the 3rd Ridge Racer arcade game that has never been ported to home systems before, Rave Racer. So that was sort of interesting. But as far as the other stuff that Nintendo was announcing last week, they didn't really have any major first-party announcements or anything like that. It was all about third-party, again, which is good, because you want to give attention to, I know people buy Nintendo systems for their first party, your Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Animal Crossing, whatever, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. But I think it's good that they do these partner directs and give attention to third party stuff. But honestly, if you're only a Nintendo player, there were things that you could get excited about, I think. But a lot of the games were titles that have already been out on PC or other systems for quite a while now. And the problem with it is that the first Switch, it just wasn't wasn't powerful enough. So they couldn't port some of even like PS4, PS5, Xbox Series games. They just couldn't do it. So yeah, they're getting not Ninja Gaiden. They're getting Indiana Jones, which, yeah, that is a very cool game, and it's awesome to see that coming to pretty much every platform, because they did really well with that. We're getting Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster, which is coming out later this year, and then Fallout 4 is coming, I want to say, what was it, in May or something like that, April or May. So, I played through Fallout 4. God, when did Fallout 4 come out years and years ago? And then there were just a lot of, like, if you're really into JRPGs, whether turn-based or even action-based, but if you're into anime RPGs, then there's a lot to look forward to there. And I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to trying an action RPG. The problem is, I just don't know when the hell I would find time to play any RPG like that, because, whether it's action-based or turn-based or what have you, you're talking a lot of those go for 40, 70, 100 plus hours, and I already have a backlog from hell. So I don't know. I just don't feel like I have a lot of time unless something really, really catches my attention or adds some amazing level of blind accessibility. I don't know. I just don't really foresee myself having time to play, to devote to a lot of that stuff right now. So yeah, like I said, it wasn't necessarily bad. The Nintendo Direct wasn't necessarily bad, but it was just like, not really a lot for me personally. And I have to say, honestly, like, yes, I'm glad I picked up the Switch, because I have a funny feeling it's gonna go up in price. The Switch 2 is probably gonna go up in price because of Tweedledum and his tariffs, and the RAM apocalypse, and all the other things that are contributing to computer components going up in price. But I really wanted to see the accessibility, that how far that had come from the Switch to the Switch 2. But as far as games go, I don't know. There's just something, not just Nintendo, but like having just purchased a system less than a year ago at this point. Mario Kart had its moments. I played a few weeks of that pretty regularly. But a lot, and I played a fair bit of Donkey Kong Bonanza. And I probably would have played that more, but I'm kind of in a stage right now, I think I mentioned this in another video, where I'm in this ice snow level and everything is so bloody white and low contrast that it's kind of hard for me to really see, especially with some of the, the detail, and like, oh, there's a tiny little ledge, or there's a ice ledge or something, and it just, I don't know, it's just, maybe I can go back to it and get through it, but aside from that, I really haven't played my Switch all that much. I played a few Switch Online games, Nintendo, Game Boy, Super Nintendo, those kinds of things. And it's not to say that Nintendo hasn't come out with some potential interesting games for fans. But I really just don't think that people are all that motivated to pay $70 for every big game anymore. Especially with, again, the prices of everything else are so damn high now. Rent and utilities and groceries and any type of expense. Shit, I tried to order a pizza last weekend and bend over, man. There's a reason I maybe do that once every 5-6 months these days. It's just stupid. Like, you go to a fast food, you go to a burger place, and you used to be able to get, like, even a little meal for $6-8. No, you're thinking 18 or more. It's ridiculous. But we've had, like, Kirby Air Riders. I'm curious about it, but I'm not $70 curious. Metroid Prime 4. I'm curious. I like the first Metroid Prime. I don't know, I don't know if there'll be some visual accessibility issues for me with that game, some of the puzzles and stuff like that. So I don't know that I'm $70 curious for that either. This week we had Mario Tennis. I forget what they call this Mario Tennis one. And the Mario sports games are fun. I played Mario Tennis before. I remember playing the first Mario Golf on the N64 quite a bit in the dorms. And so they can be fun. But unless you're playing a lot of multiplayer, everything I've seen about the new Mario Tennis game, the single player aspects of the game are very kind of meh at best, is what I'm hearing a lot of. Just a lot of kind of meaningless mini games, and you do have, single player, like arcade level, like arcade tournament play type of thing, but there's not really, you don't have like what some other games have had, some RPG mechanics, like on the Game Boy. I guess they had like a Mario Golf game that was really good. But again, I'm not $70 curious. And the problem about Nintendo games, first party especially, is they really don't go on sale very often. And when they do, it's a sale, but it's not what we've kind of become accustomed to. A new game comes out and, a month, 3 months later, it might be 40 to 60% off sale. But Nintendo games, say what you will, but they hold their value. Sometimes I think longer than they should. If Nintendo, you got a game that's God knows how many years old and they're still selling it for 50, 60 bucks, like, come on guys, really? You've made your money. But maybe you'll get a 20% sale around the holidays or something, but I just haven't felt the pull, even of first-party Nintendo games. Like I said, I haven't gotten into Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I respect the hell out of them for what they are, and I think if they would have more text accessibility in them and didn't do the flailing around and, mime dialogue, which I've complained about, things like that could make it more low vision accessible, or better waypoints and things like that are easier to see, I might be more interested in them. But like I said, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, and then the 2D games, I really like those, but I just haven't gotten into those, the new 3D games either. And it's sad because I grew up a Nintendo kid. Like, I played Atari, I liked it, but Nintendo, the NES, is what really got me hooked on gaming. So many great memories in college with the N64, the GameCube, Game Boy Advance, even some great DS memories, some great Wii Sports memories down in Florida. So Nintendo has been there, but I don't know, the last several years they just kind of haven't been doing it for me as much. And I was watching a video from Giant Bomb on the Mario Tennis thing, and like I was looking at the single player content that they were covering, and they're doing the kind of the Zelda thing again, where it's you just got a bunch of bleh, bleh, like just stupid toad squeaks and grunts and things, and they're just waving their arms around and swaying side to side. I mean, it just looks kind of dumb. Like, I call it like this silent movie mime type of thing. And I left a comment on that on the video, and someone's like, well, yeah, but it's a lot easier to translate into multiple languages that way. And yeah, okay, fair point, that might be true, but come on, it's not as if Nintendo's one of the few companies that like have a shit ton of money right now, so they could do it. you know, it's not that they couldn't afford to do actual dialogue. But yeah, you know, so that was Nintendo's event last week. They had one for Tamagotchi Life. And I want to say that again is going to be like $60-$70. And again, I'm curious, but I'm not $60-$70 curious. And so while it might be fun to poke around at, I likely won't get that right away either. If I pick it up, it would have to be on a sale. What else is going on? If you missed it, check out the WASD and Beyond podcast. I just learned about them, I don't know, several months ago. But they recently invited me, it was really a couple weeks ago now. They invited me to be me to be their first interview of 2026. And so that episode aired last Friday, and I'm really proud of how that turned out. It was me and one of their main hosts, Nick. So we chatted, you know, we talked about some game accessibility stuff, yes, and that was cool. And I love spreading the message to, you know, again, this is not a blind low vision related podcast. This is mainstream gamers, non-disabled gamers, and just bringing that message of accessibility to more people that way is great. But what was equally as fun was we spent probably it was about an hour-long episode, and we spent, you know, a good probably half of the time, if not more, just talking games, talking about the state of the industry, you know, some of the recent announcements. We talked some Fable, we talked about some shooters, we talked all kinds of fun stuff. And it was really fun just to be able to talk about games and nerdy stuff in general, and not always having it about accessibility. I think it was just a really, really fun time. And so yeah, I mean, you can check out, just look up WASD and Beyond on your favorite podcast app, or you can go to illegally-cited.com, where I have linked you to that episode directly on my projects page. Go under where the podcast episodes, and you will see the WASD and Beyond podcast there. And I will be doing another interview this weekend. I can tell what it is. I can tell you guys what it is, because I know they put the placeholder video up for it already. If you're in the blind low vision gaming community, you may have heard of someone going by the handle Blind Toes. They've been in my chat when I used to stream a few times. And I know they've been in other like videos and podcast episodes in the chat. Theory of a Blind Man, when I was guesting on his show a fair few times a few years ago. I hope you're doing well too, buddy. He's definitely been going through a lot of like medical stuff the last couple of years, and I hope he gets through it, man, because I'd love to see him come back and just not have to worry about any of that crap anymore. But so yeah, huge shout out to him. But yeah, so Blind Toes was in the chat pretty often, and he invited me onto the podcast, or kind of for an interview this weekend. And yeah, so when that comes out officially, I will leave a link on Twitter, and I will make sure to cover it on a future update video as well. But yeah, so making my rounds, doing a couple of podcast episodes already this year, starting strong. And yeah, I'm looking forward to possibly doing some more. Still waiting for that AppleViz podcast to come out. We recorded that like 3 weeks ago, and unfortunately, I don't know where the hell that episode is. But that's another good one to watch out for, because we talk about some pretty good iOS games this time. And yeah, so that's kind of what I got going on. I mean, I've got work, of course, doing a lot of stuff there. Be My Eyes just announced their Be My Eyes workplace, which is designed more for businesses. It's not something that like you and I are going to afford on a monthly basis, because I looked at their FAQ and they're like, oh yeah, it's like $60 a month per user. I'm like, yeah. But I do want to learn about it from a work perspective, so I'm going to probably within the next week or two through work find out a little bit more about that. And of course we have CSUN coming up in early to mid-March. That is where we may see some more news about, hardware, software. I know some people are excited about the Braille Note Evolve, which, I don't know. I mean, I'm curious, but I've just never been a note taker guy. The big news for that is they're going from Android to Windows, which on one hand is interesting, but on the other hand, I'm like, well then, couldn't I just get a Windows laptop and a Braille display and go that way? But I won't get into that in this video. But I'm looking forward to what CSUN has to offer. Of course, we're going to have the Game Accessibility Conference EU, the European edition, coming out in, I believe that's an April thing. So we're going to have that. And from what I heard in the last day or so, it sounds like Apple has further delayed their Siri 2.0. Apple has bungled their AI crap so badly, it's embarrassing. And I think if they were smart, no matter what they do, no matter how long it takes for them to get it right, I really think they should just get rid of the whole Siri moniker. And I think they should just name it something else. I don't even know if I'd say Apple Intelligence anymore, because they hyped up their iPhone 16 series phones. Oh, it's AI ready, and it's going to be good for you. We're going to get it. And here it is in 2026 now, and we still don't have, we've got a little bit of ChatGPT integration, but they're switching over to Google now, and it's a mess. Let me go get a drink of water, because we're almost going to start here. So those are some things, just some personal highlights. Check out those podcasts. Support WASD and beyond. Hopefully that AppleViz podcast will come out soon. And we got the Blind Toast thing coming up pretty soon. We got so many games I got to get around to playing. I've already recorded several, and I've got to play a lot more. I've got a few iOS accessible games coming up, but again, I'm spreading those out, because there's not as many of those coming. And we're finally... Oh, the best news though is that in theory, if they keep their promise, again, Tweedledum Trump and his minions have finally admitted defeat, and it seems like they are going to be pulling ICE out of the cities here in Minnesota, which is fantastic, because they need to get the hell out of there yesterday. So over the next week or two, they're going to be mostly pulling out, which if they do what they say they're going to do, good riddance. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Get out of here. So, they've already done a lot of damage financially, to businesses, emotionally, to people getting harassed and beaten and killed. hopefully all this nonsense will be coming to an end soon. And the weather. This weekend it's supposed to be in the 40s, maybe even crack 50, which a couple weeks ago we were looking at 20, 30 below. Yeah, I was out like a couple days ago, and it was like 32 degrees, but it was like 17 with a wind chill. And even that felt warm. You know, it's bad when like the feels like temperature of 17 is like, hey, this is actually a heat wave. And yeah, it's supposed like there's some sun coming through the shades here right now as I'm getting ready to watch this video in about 30 seconds. Unfortunately, this is not going to be audio described. Sony, bad on you. Microsoft is doing it. Ubisoft is doing it. You got to start audio describing, son. Get that going. We're going to full screen here. We're cranking up the volume. I will do my best to describe what I can. I'm trying to decide whether I should pause the video to try to read titles and stuff. You know, if they announce a game or something here. So I don't know what even to predict here. I hope we get to see Wolverine, but I don't know if we will. I want to see gameplay of that so bad.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Ember Labs. I know that name. I'm trying to remember what they made.
A spirit guide?
Ember Labs.
It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here.
I mean, it's good FMV or good... Oh.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous
okay, now we're getting some
was locked
gameplay.
inside, along with the secrets of forgotten practice.
I should know what this is, because this... Okay, third-person action. Beating the living piss out of enemies with melee combat.
Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Oh, okay, oh wow, that's beautiful. Riding a horse in the giant open world. Wow, this actually looks pretty good. Some ranged combat, some melee combat. Wow. Oh, this almost seems like a
Fear will bind you.
Sony's answer to like a
Return
Zelda
to the present, which must always pass.
type of game. I would play this.
Will bind you. Longing for the past you cannot change.
Looks fun.
Love will bind you. Yearning for a future you will not see.
It's got a good art style to it. It's not realistic. It's stylized, but it still looks really good. There's a lot of like bloom lighting and it's a colorful game.
Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Oh, this is a new Kena game. That's why it looked familiar. 2026.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh and this is my brother Mike.
Okay.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around.
Kena
Our
was one of
partnership
those
with PlayStation
games
Studios
that
has empowered us to
I
expand our
don't
scope
remember if I
while
bought.
still staying true to what made the first game special.
Like
Since
you had
her
the little
adventure in Bridge of Spirits,
little
Kena
creatures
has
that you would
grown into an older,
command.
more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora.
It was
home
one
to
that I
multiple
wanted to
distinct
play, but I
communities.
don't know that I ever
On
got
this adventure,
around to.
Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat,
Yeah, okay.
epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Yeah, I like those guys.
Hey now, Scars of Cosmore releases on PlayStation 5 and PC.
Ah,
so much for
I was
watching,
just going to
and
say,
enjoy
this
the rest
also
of the
came
show.
to PC. I'll have to look at it and see if I have it in my Steam library, the first game. Because I meant to play it, and I don't know that I ever did. Alright, that seems like a good game to look forward to. We don't have a date, but just 2026. So I wonder if PC is the same time release as PlayStation?
Long ago, in the wilds of Eso, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni,
Okay.
the Kitsune,
Very stylized art here.
many fought back,
Third person.
many were cut down.
Okay, third person kind of hack and slash type of look here. This could be alright. I hope it's not another Souls-like, though. I hope it's more just action-y and not... A lot of gameplays showing here. This is good. I'm glad they're showing
Stop the
gameplay.
true warrior from vengeance, not even death.
Oh, Ghost of Yotoi Legends. Okay.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? Or me? I can't wait to find out.
So, what is this? So it had review scores, it looked like. I didn't see it quick enough. So maybe there's new content for a game that's already out. Oh, is this... I'm kind of recognizing from the font. Is this that Death Stranding sequel? Is that what's going on here? No. Available.
Get you
Okay.
waiting, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Alright. Fair enough.
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, and game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is 4Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same.
I remember seeing this at some kind of event. I don't know
At
if
the
it was
heart of
Game
4Loop
Awards
is a
or...
probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises.
Okay.
Everyone votes to choose the next mission.
Can I play solo
Chosen
with
a node on the
bots?
probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades for your gear.
A
all
lot
while
of
trying to
haze
avoid the
and
alien
fog.
forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example,
Okay.
this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box.
This
like
looks
hacking
like
an
it could
alien
be
terminal
cool.
to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life.
And I like that it's PvE.
And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again.
Okay.
The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades.
Text is
Each
a
act
little
of the
small,
probability
but
map
I like the dark
culminates
theme.
in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner Boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan
Laser
fields are very
grids.
lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding these slow-moving, lethal laser grids.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we
Okay.
need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves.
I wonder what kind
Now,
of
Go
accessibility
and fail to
will
save the
be
world.
in the game, if any. And I wonder if I can play it solo with bots, you know, like I can Left 4 Dead or Vermintide or, you know, a few of these types of games. That helps me.
That's the Earth.
Oh, this is, yeah, Capcom.
You really can make everything with Lunafilament.
Oh, what the hell is the name of this?
Looks a bit like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
We saw it on the Xbox
I
event
haven't seen
recently.
anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? Another feeling.
We'll see it when
Hey,
we
you?
have the
What were you like as a kid?
when we see the title here, but
When I was young, I was in an orphanage.
so it's a third-person shooter, but the
I was a lot
girl
like you.
is a
I had
hacker.
a few bumps along the way.
So you have to hack
But I
enemies
had
with a little
someone-
mini game off to the
Someone looking
side.
out for me. And now it's your turn.
Pragmata, that's it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's like a third-person shooter, but you have to do this little weird like mini game to hack into an enemy bot. Like, you'll see it here. They have a demo of it out, and I tried it briefly, and I kind of struggled to see the April 24th. Yeah, demo available now.
That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same
Oh,
thing.
here's our Resident Evil. Raccoon City gave it right away.
Good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under.
I'm
The
intrigued
Rose Hill
about
Chronic
this.
Care Center.
Because you can choose, do you want to play third or first person, and you have 2 playable characters. Capcom's getting some love early on here.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Elpis?
Not yet.
Leon is such a
Haven't serviced with the
badass.
CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Showing a little bit of third person and third person.
We're running out of time.
God, this game does look pretty incredible.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of the lady that you're...
Master made you.
She has to be more like her. She has to be more like a stealth player.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more.
This comes
regrets.
out like at the end of the
Whatever it
month.
takes, count me in.
What, like February 26th or 27th, I think? Yeah, Resident Evil Requiem. God, that one, I don't know. Do I want to pay $70 for that
It's
one?
been a while since you've been back there.
I do want to play this, though. I still gotta play that RE4 remake. I gotta pick that up yet. 27th, yeah. February 27th.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Is that out this month or next month? Or no.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel.
Cool.
This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins.
Now, what do you have to tell me?
Lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more.
I have to imagine
the
this is coming
digital
to all
deluxe version of the game
platforms.
includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire.
So are they going to release a full game of this Dark Prophecy too then?
Against one's destiny.
Or is just they're going to do a demo
to do?
To show what it could have been.
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting
hell
today.
Yeah. I got to imagine that's coming to Steam too. Okay.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation.
Legacy of Kain.
This fantasy war strategy RPG
Yeah,
tells
we got
the
some
story of six
hexagons
heroes who rise
here.
against an empire invading with overwhelming power.
Not really my jam.
Enjoy deep strategic
I suck
gameplay
at these
with over
games.
100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations.
Well, I hope they have an English option.
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Alright. So your strategy RPG.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日は
See,
デ
this
ッド
is
ライブ
where
シリーズ
audio
が
description
新
would be
たなアップデートとともに
nice.
復活することを発表させていただきます。
They're not doing an overdub. Koei Tecmo, Team Ninja. Okay, oh, Dead or Alive 6.
本作「デッドアライブ6ラストラウンド」はオリジナルの「デッドアライブ6」をベースに
I'm trying to remember
ダウ
what
ン
the
ロードコン
latest
テンツと
DOA
して追
was.
加
Is
配
it
信した
5
キャラ
or
クターをセットにし
6?
プレイステーション5用の最適化新規コスチュームの追加新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。
I mean, I don't mind the DOA fighting games.
今後も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など継続的なアップデートを予定しています。発売日同日に
I wish they had a little
基
bit
本無料
more
版も
single player
展開予定ですので
content.
シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
Okay, yeah, I recognize a lot of those characters. I don't. Okay, last round. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to
デッ
remember
ドア
what
ライ
the
ブは
latest one I played was.
1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して
They're fun fighting games,
今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこ
Sorry,
ち
dude,
らの
no
映像を
idea
ご覧
what
くだ
you're
さい。
saying. Pretty solid lineup so far. Okay, it's something 30th
デッドアライ
anniversary.
ブシリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。続報をお待ちください。
I would love a DOA like early collection, like the first 3 or 4 games maybe. Okay, new game. What is this? Oh, Control.
Zoe, I see the
I'm
spotlights.
curious about
And you're
this.
getting
This new
closer.
Control game focuses more on
Dylan,
melee
we're getting distress calls from the theater,
combat.
but research thinks we might have a resident on our hands.
I really
No
gotta
one should have
finish
survived
the
that.
original.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
So many games are in Manhattan, in New York.
We
Okay.
recently
Oh, wow.
acquired
this
Shift,
is...
an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him.
Cool.
Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural abilities.
This
There are
guy's
a lot
pretty
of different ones you
acrobatic.
can discover to suit your playstyle. While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Oh, I love that you can just like turn gravity and be like, oh, I'm gonna fight on the wall now.
Any updates for me?
This is
Kind of.
trippy.
You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Cool though. Huh.
Almost there, Zoe.
I'm so glad they're focusing on gameplay for all these games, because
What the hell is that thing?
a lot of times I think Sony conferences especially love their story cutscene trailers. And so far, pretty much every game has shown a good amount of gameplay. Oh yeah, we're getting like air combat, mid-air juggles and combat, and there's some trippy ass gravity stuff going on here. This looks great.
I think I hear something.
And I hope that they continue with accessibility. I know they
where the
had
resonant is,
some
Zoe. I'll call you back.
in the
Resonance
first
are
game.
the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
I have a feeling this might, if it comes out this year, I'm thinking, what, like in October? This would be a good Halloween era game. Okay, little combat montages here. There's some messed up looking enemies in there. Okay, coming 2026, doesn't say.
Long ago, you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
I like where this is going. Ooh, I really like where this is going. Slice and dice that shit up. Okay, oh yeah. Would you like some evisceration with your metal? I'm not sure what this game is, but it looks cool as hell. Again, they showed a lot of gameplay so far in this. What is this? Crimson Moon. Huh, did it show? Let me see. does it show a release date? Wish list now. Huh. I don't know if that's a PlayStation. Again, I'll have to see if it's PlayStation exclusive or what's coming to the PC or multi-platform. Damn, we got another gnarly. Oh, more Japanese. I can't read subtitles fast enough. Alright, got a grappling hook here. Okay. I should know what this is, I think. But I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna have an... Again, some of these games... I don't know if they're gonna have an English dub for audio. This looks like a Souls-like type of... Almost like a Sekiro type of game, which again, I respect. But I tried Sekiro and I sucked ass. I was terrible at that game. Oh, Beast of... what was it? Oh, August. Wait, what was it? Okay, Beast of Reincarnation. August 4th. Okay.
Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters and combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition.
Okay.
This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game.
Oh, damn.
Including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options.
Nice. Oh man, I almost want to look what that is.
PlayStation release.
Let's hang on. Let's see. We got max HP, infinite continues, unlock all levels, unlock all abilities
with new accessibility options.
Sorry, I had to
look. Discover the secrets behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Oh, nice.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà,
Very
notre
nice.
console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow, while physical editions will be available June 26th.
Again, I wonder if this is... I still want to be able to open
Mina the
my...
Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of
I
Shovel
kickstarted
Knight.
this,
Take
so I
control
will
of
be able
Mina
to cover
as she
this on the
charges
channel.
into a bizarre mission to save a cursed island.
I played the demo of it and it was pretty cool.
Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under
It's like
hazards
a
and
2D
monsters, and hunt down
Zelda-esque-
secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming.
Like a beefed up 8-bit.
Mina
it
the
looks
Hollower's
cool.
release date is on the horizon. The limited time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5 tomorrow.
I'm just gonna wait because, like I said, I kickstarted that. I will have access
Set
to the full
years
game when
before
it
the
comes
events
out.
of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met. Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness. Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations. Neva Prologue launches February 19th.
Oh, Neva. I don't remember even what the full
Up
game
next,
Ava was.
a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire. A team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Ooh, Tenchu. Why don't we have a new Tenchu? They should remaster those or make a new Tenchu game, man. I was terrible at them, but I remember playing that with my cousins on their PlayStation way back in the late 90s. I'm trying to remember, did they say turn-based or did they say, they said stealth, but I'm trying to remember if they said turn-based or real-time here. It's kind of got like a zoomed out. What almost looks like there's some more like close-up third person. Maybe you can take over a character, and then you have more of a zoomed out where you have your party. I'm not quite sure how this works. This is a game I could see having a high contrast mode would be really cool. Yako, Y-A-K-O-H? Okay, 2027. PS5, okay. Sure. Man, I wonder if we'll get that Rayman game on PC. I mean, I have a PS5 too. I should probably get some games for it. But it's so much easier for me to record directly to PC.
We are the children of water, born of the goddess. You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean.
We've seen this before,
This
right?
world
What is
was
this?
never yours to keep.
Have
How
we-
dare you
This seems really
stand in the
familiar.
way of purity, little king.
A lot of bloody violence in this here state of play today. Got some gnarly stuff going on here. Alright. Oh, okay, we got some like Dynasty Warriors Horde style action, it looks like here. We're slicing. Okay, we got fire spells. Again, I'm proud that they're showing gameplay. That's really good. Very, very good. I'm glad. Again, so many third-person, like hack and slash type of or melee focused games in this too. Yeah, there's all kind of, okay. Dragon coming around breathing fire. Character is just hacking the hell out of everything. Windless. Okay. Project Windless. Huh. I don't remember hearing about that game before.
Our newest racer has arrived! Welcome to the Galactic League!
Oh, this is that Star Wars
Since you're
racing
here,
game, I think.
Why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
I'm genuinely curious about this. I think, isn't it? I think that's what this is. Yeah, it almost has like a... almost has like an F-Zero look about it, or like a quality to it. Huh.
Impeding! Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Yeah, so this could actually seem like it has more of a full story to the racing here. Okay, this looks like it could be neat. Coming 2026, no date. Still coming this year. Oh, I forgot about Bond.
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a
I
bad
think that's
influence on the
next
other
month,
recruits
right?
who
I think doesn't it
inexplicably
come out in
fall victim
March?
to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
I'm intrigued about this, but I fear it's not going to be accessible enough.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in
I
modern
really want to know
spycraft.
about the accessibility
That's the
of
very
this
reason
game.
I'm bringing back the Double O's.
007.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
Jibs, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ
we have
every
seen
manner of
gameplay
subterfuge to avoid capture.
Of this before. This is another story trailer,
Try not to draw attention to yourself.
but me. That's not the way I roll.
Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
All right, there's your Bond girl.
So you won't do anything stupid.
Which, by the way, actually, all of the
I'm not an
James
idiot.
Bond movies, I guess, are on Netflix now, and I think
Agents have
the
a
vast
very short
majority
life
of them
expectancy.
have audio description.
And if you
I've
do
only
get
seen a
caught, we
few
will
Bond
deny ever
movies,
having
so I might
heard
have
of
to
you.
check those
How does
out.
that sound?
When do I start?
Ah, when do we start? 24. What? I think March 24th. Is that what it said? Yeah, I knew that's coming out soon. I really want to know what the accessibility is going to be like for that, because I have a feeling, if it doesn't have a lot of accessibility features,
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within
That's
third-party
what I'm gonna
portfolio.
struggle with.
We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the third-party portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners. I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved, and injecting them with
Symphony
new
of the
technology and
Night.
new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before.
Metal Gear.
We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of
Bring
announcements for
Symphony
today's
of the
State
Night to
Play.
PC,
So to
you
mark the occasion,
cowards.
we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too.
Okay,
Enjoy.
I would love nothing more than to see the continuing resurrection of Konami, because there was a meme for many years, fuck Konami, because they were just screwing up everything. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 2.
There's one more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure.
Are they remaking Metal Gear Solid
Outer
2?
heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice.
I remember watching
to
my
accept
former
death.
roommate play through this. This is one of the games on the PS2 that kind of wowed everybody.
It's my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
Okay.
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes.
Because they remastered
nukes into Costa
3
Rica.
last year.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
So are we going backwards? We're going to do 3, 2, and then 1 in this
drive
new
them out of our
first-person
defenseless
style?
country as our deterrent.
And it's so funny that they're focusing on Snake so much.
Over and over.
Because you know about Raiden.
Boss. Is that you? Answer me! Boss!
Huh. See, I'm missing some of this text. Be really nice if we had audio description here. 2026 8. Wait, what was that? 8/27. Okay. Wow. I know a lot of people will love that.
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。加えてプレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。
Like I said, I think it was last year
初
when
代
Metal
プレイ
Gear
ステーション向
Solid
けに発売され
3
たメタルギアソリ
Snake
ッ
Eater
ドに
came
は
out.
高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく
Okay,
文
there's
字も
some
読み
like
やすくなりました。
comparison shots.
またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。
Yeah, I wish I could understand what you're
本
saying,
日より
buddy.
アップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。
So far, it's
さら
been a
に、
pretty
今
solid
回の発表を記
state
念
of
いた
play
しま
so
して
far.
メタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語メタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターも特別なセールを実施しています。 50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ
Actually, I wonder if they eventually
これ
do
から
the
も
first
メタ
Metal
ルギア
Gear
シリーズの展開に
remaster.
ご期待ください。
It'd be cool
そ
if
し
they
て
did a combined thing where you
最
could
後
play
に
the
こちら
original
の映像
or
を
you
ご
could
覧
play
く
the
ださい。
Twin Snakes version that Silicon Knights did for the GameCube. So you could play through either version of it. That would be a cool thing to do. Okay, I think we're doing some more Konami stuff. Because it sounded like they were having... Oh, okay. Yep, you gotta know that. Okay, see, I can't read the text fast enough. This is weird. It's like a 2D, or it's like 3D graphics, but it's like this bizarre, cartoony... What in the hell is this? It looks cool, but it almost looks like it's sort of hard to see. Again, visually, because there's so much detail. Darwin Paradox. Huh. Okay.
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty,
by the grace of God, the King of France.
Oh, we're getting some 2D Castlevania looking shit here. What is this? Yes, please. He's got a grappling hook. .2D Castlevania at that. This looks pretty sick. I was hoping you'd see Castlevania.
So now, we appeal to you. Trevor Belmont.
Hell yeah.
Last of House Belmont.
Bring it on. Belmont's Curse. Castlevania Belmont's Curse. Did it say, hold on. Does it say release date? Coming 2026. I want to play that
ご覧
really
いただ
bad.
きありがとうございます。キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いでシリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。
And I know that Symphony of the Night is on like iOS,
そしてやっと本日
Xbox Live
新しいゲーム
Arcade,
に
but
つ
I
い
don't
て
know
皆
if it's
様に
made
報
it.
告で
I
き
don't
る
know
ところ
if
まで
it's
来まし
on
た。そのことがす
PS5.
ごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイアモーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも新しいアイデアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることでキャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないっていう方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
I just want all these things on modern platforms, you know? You got most of them.
Simon, listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
Should I know what this is? Definitely some warped music. Simon, should I know what this is?
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's...
Oh, is this going to be a Silent Hill game? I'm getting some Silent Hill 1 vibes with the way the fog is. I played the original Silent Hill, but I never got far into it. I keep
trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
you can't fix it.
I wonder if that's what this
It doesn't
is.
let us change things. You did what you did.
Because I still have not played Silent Hill F or that Silent Hill 2 remake that came out. I've always just been bad at those survival horror type of games. Yep, Silent Hill... What? So coming 2026. Good God. Silent Hill. What? Townfall? Okay. Coming 2020. Wait, 2020. PlayStation 5. Okay, I wanted to see if they had any other like PC or anything in there. Interesting. Sony's bringing the big guns.
Shrouded by lightfall.
This time.
Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
Because I was genuinely wondering, you know, we didn't really know a lot of... We knew that Wolverine was hopefully coming. But I didn't know what Sony would have for PS5 and even kind of... And what would be exclusive. So we got some sort of anime thing. I don't know what this is. I'm trying to remember, was it Konami or Capcom that did Fatal Frame?
Hey!
I don't know what this
Ash,
is.
come on! Let's begin our journey.
Super anime.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here.
Not really any gameplay yet, so I don't know. Oh, here we go. Okay, this appears to be like an action RPG. Huh. What's it called? R.E. Revnor? I don't know if we got a date for that. We really didn't get a lot of...
皆さんこんにちは。プ
I
ロ
would
デュー
need
サ
to
ー
see
の門井
more
です。テ
actual
ィザートレーラーの方
gameplay.
はいかがでしたでしょう
It
か。
looked
レブノワール
actiony
は
though.
完全新作の JRPG です。私自身
Yeah,
を
I
含
heard
め
JRPG, I understood
JRPG を
that.
愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開、こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと、突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。
But a lot of
お
their
届け
trailer
した映像
was
が
kind
本
of
当に一部の一部で、レ
cutscene
ブノワール
establishing
続報がこれ
shots,
から
that
も
kind of a
どんどん
thing.
出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽し
There
みに
was
お
a
待
bit
ち
of
いただけれ
gameplay
ばと思い
toward
ま
the
す。
end, and it looked actiony, but it's still sort of hard to tell. Because I remember when they showed like Knights of the Old Republic and they showed the lightsaber combat, and that looked kind of actiony, but it really wasn't. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, what do we got here?
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted. He
Should I
must
know
be
what this
versatile,
is?
capable, adaptable.
Do we get a like a AAA beat 'em up? I don't know what this is, but I'm intrigued.
He must be grounded, stable, constant.
first I almost thought it was going to be something like a new Hitman game, but
I believe you are ready, sir.
because all the action moves so fast.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, this is the John Wick, of course. Okay. John Wick. Wish list now. I don't have a date for that one.
Good morning, New Cascadia. This is Joy, your community outreach liaison. It's a lovely day outside.
Bungie. Okay, this is our
Quiet. Very
marathon, I think.
Rainfall is expected
That's
to
coming
begin
out
in the early
next
afternoon
month or
and
two as
last
well.
until
After they delayed it from last summer or fall.
for those who did not wake. Your restless dreams endure.
I just wish they would have done like a single player shooter
Breathe softly.
with co-op.
Do not worry.
I just don't like this extraction shooter
I am here to walk with you in close embrace.
Curious what they did.
This is General Dan Agreed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau City 4. Whoever's listening, whoever!
I have a feeling this is going to be the last thing, because they said it would be about an hour.
We need anything! Weapons!
Yeah,
supplies!
Got about 5 or so minutes left, theoretically.
Way back! Mayday! Mayday! This is Dan Agreed. Tau City. I feel like I'm praying.
See all the setup here. This looks like it could be cool.
Things I never would have.
It's got a neat style.
We're monsters. We're all monsters.
This looks neat. I just don't. If they're still going heavily on this like extraction shooter thing, I just don't know that I'm into that.
Embrace. Embrace.
Yeah, I would love for them to do like a single player campaign, same thing you could do with the Halo games. Back when Bungie.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
Marathon. Server Slam. Okay. Oh wow, March 5th. That is coming up soon. I knew it was in the next month or two.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our Server Slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our Server Slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon, giving you a chance to explore the dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th. For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games,
I genuinely want this to
Helldivers
succeed
2,
because
Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei,
I really hate
all
to see
available at
developers
launch.
get laid off.
From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey.
Even if it's not
We'll
something
see you
I
on
can
Tau Ceti
play.
starting February 26th.
Due to accessibility, or if it's a game that I'm just not into. Yeah, Marathon. Okay. So we'll see what other people say about it. I'm probably not
Hey,
gonna
I'm Brett.
join,
And I'm
but-
Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th, with the Server Slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months.
Ah, okay.
Up
We
first,
gotta
Marvel
have
Spider-Man
one more.
2 swings into game catalog next week.
Okay.
Developed by Insomniac Games
I don't
in collaboration
have
with Marvel
PlayStation
Games,
Plus
be greater
anymore.
together as Peter Parker and
I
Miles
used
Morales.
to.
Let's go!
But I just haven't been using PlayStation as much.
In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
I already
All
own this
Miles
on
talks about is
PS5.
how to be a better Spider-Man, how to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
Okay.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes 2 fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
I wish these games would come to PC.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics catalog in May. This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
Huh. That could be awkward.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking. Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discovery.
Oh, this is a weird art style. There's some weird dudes. Huh.
That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down. Let's take a look.
Trying to remember, so Saros.
What is that for you, Archer?
That was
finishing the mission, keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
I know I've seen a trailer.
I'm Gregory
for this
Loudon,
before,
creative director at Housemarque. Today we're excited to show
this
off
is
our Comeback
that.
Stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger.
Yeah, what the hell was the name of that game?
You are not on your own.
I played
Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you
it.
understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die.
Okay, yeah, now I know what this
Some of
game
them
is.
changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks.
So yeah, it's another run-based.
With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world.
That's
Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around.
Oh, why can't I remember the name of that stupid game?
Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge.
Yeah, this game looks cool, but
we can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
Oh damn, that's actually a lot sooner than I thought. Okay. Yeah, this is... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So there's... I see some of our bullet hell patterns there. Yeah, it's kind of a building off of that other... It was like an early PlayStation 5 game. I owned it on the PS5, too. The first one. Wait, what was it saying? They just keep on coming. They just keep... I figured we'd almost be done with the
air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle.
This is cool.
The world may hate us. We still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable. You cannot stand against the storm. Feel the power of Mother Earth.
Oh.
Let me at them, Storm.
Right, this is that Marvel
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving
fighting
for
game,
your soul.
I think.
Time to end this.
I forget what this is called.
I've got this one.
Oh yes,
I'll show you how the
Wolverine.
X-Men get it done.
Hell yeah! I'm so glad he's still doing it. I gotta get back to Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Initiating attack.
I still haven't finished that yet. I did hear, take this with a grain of salt, but I did hear some post on Twitter yesterday or the day before that somebody had heard that this may have text-to-speech in it. So this may have menu narration. This just looks chaos.
We are stronger together.
I mean, visually, this looks just insane. There's so many particles and shenanigans going on right here. Yeah, okay, so this is Marvel Token, Fighting Souls Ultimate Edition. Does it say a launch date? It shows all the... Oh shit, February 19th? Okay, I did not know that was coming out so soon.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと、本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
So I don't actually know anything about this
Think
game.
of
Like, is this
Wolverine
supposed
as
to
an
be
unstoppable
like
savage
full
tank.
game,
Some
or
of
is
his
it a
claw swipes have
free-to-play
armor on
thing?
them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
デンジャーは、体のいろんな部分をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like they're running an obstacle course.
I want to say this might be a free-to-play thing, but I'm not positive.
トレーラーの冒頭では新たに紡がれるマーベルユニバース闘魂オリジナルストーリーの映像を含めさせていただきました。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ20キャラクターのプレイヤブルを実装しまして2026年8月6日に発売いたします。
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
Please check it out and stay tuned.
Huh, maybe I misread the release date on that. Huh. Wow, we still got another one yet. What is this gonna be? What is this gonna be? I really want to see Wolverine. I think that's what this is. This is... God
Your
of
son
War.
has returned.
I knew I was getting God of War vibes from that. God of War trilogy. Ooh. Remake.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that,
I knew there was some rumors about a new God of War
remake
game.
is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages.
Yeah,
so it'll
this
be a
is
minute
definitely
before we get back to share another
2027, I
update,
bet.
right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now,
okay, are we going to get that 2D?
Is a passion project that will let you
A 2D
experience
God of War
War's
game?
signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration,
They've
and
been
heartfelt
talking about,
storytelling like
or
you've
rumoring
never heard it
this.
before. I'm telling you, that's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support.
Oh, come on,
And we can't
man.
wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go. Go!
Yeah, there's your voice. Yeah, this is going to be our last one, I bet. So what is this going to be?
Before I was a father. Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Oh, fuck yeah. This is...
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction.
Oh, sweet.
Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind! Always united!
Nice. This looks cool.
The legendary saga of gods and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins here.
Are they going to shadow drop this?
Heroes, be ready for Sparta!
Are they going to shadow drop this? God of War, Sons of Sparta. Available 2026. Okay.
This is only the beginning.
Wait, whoa, what? Available today? They totally just shadow dropped this. Holy crap. Holy crap. This was a really good state of play. I am interested in the vast majority of what they showed here. If, like, there's a few games that I'm not quite sure about, but I would at least, like, you know, want to look at the reviews and see some more footage of it. But, state of play. Well, there you go, guys. That is, I'm still sort of processing that. Okay, that is blending in. I gotta use my magnifier here a little bit. PlayStation. Solid showing there, Sony. Wow. Yeah, so I'll have to double check to make sure that that wasn't like if it's just a demo that came out today, or if they literally just shadow dropped that new 2D God of War game. Because I remember the last State of Play, or was it the Game Awards, where we thought people were saying that we were going to see that. So, yeah, we're getting the original trilogy remade. I wonder if they're going to keep the original like art style or like the original camera angles that they used, or if they're going to remake the original trilogy in like the more close up behind the back third person camera that the recent two God of War games did. Because all we got was basically a logo and a voiceover for the trilogy. I don't know exactly, again, we're not seeing that until next year at the earliest. If they said it's early in development, I doubt we're going to see that for quite a while. But no, this was a pretty damn good showing. We got several Konami things. We got a Metal Gear. We got Silent Hill. We've got Castlevania, which I'm very happy about. There's so many things. We got look at Control, the Control sequel. A lot of hack and slashy. A lot of like third person action melee stuff. We had a couple of RPGs. We had like one that seemed a little more actiony. We had that one that was that kind of more of a strategy tactics type of deal. I mean, again, they were just cranking them out. They were showing trailers and little deep dives. No, there's a lot. I would literally have to go through and just kind of look at a list of the announcements, and I just want to know if I go to Steam. I just want to know. I can't remember what it was called. I'm just going to do a search for Castlevania because I want to know if the new. Oh yeah, the Dead Cells Castlevania. Do I not own that? I thought I picked that up. Huh. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. I'll just have to do a search. But there's a few games that I know that I think are PlayStation exclusive, and then I have a feeling that there's several of them that are also going to be coming to multi-platform. That Kena game looked. Oh yeah, I was going to look. I think I own Kena, don't I? Let me look. Kena. Kena, yes, I do own it. Yes, I do. And they don't have the new Kena game listed, it looks like, at least in my initial search. Okay, well, anywho, yeah, I know it's another long bonus video for you guys, but if you wanted a little bit of kind of commentary over the stream, since Sony was not kind enough to offer us a audio described version of it, I tried to kind of tell you. I had to pause it a few times, but try to let you guys know what we were seeing there. And this is a really strong sign because it sucks we didn't get to see Wolverine or anything like that, but I'm sure we're going to see more of that at Summer Games Fest this summer. And if they didn't show, because they had third-party stuff, but they also had first-party, Sony Studios stuff. And so I think with what they showed today, that they didn't even have to pull out, oh, by the way, Forza Horizon is coming to PS5 later this year. Again, Wolverine, I hope that doesn't get delayed. I mean, if it does, it does, because I want it to be good. But I am very intrigued what a actual like AAA third person slice and dice Wolverine game could be. I'm especially from Insomniac. Yeah, I'm very curious what that could be, what that would play like, and I want to see some gameplay, more gameplay of it. Like I said, I'm curious because Microsoft is doing all their, they're putting all their stuff out on Xbox and PC, and they mentioned one or two things that would be coming to PC and other platforms. But they really just said PlayStation for a lot of it. So, I mean, I think Sony is still going for a lot of the exclusive stuff because that's kind of one advantage that they have right now. But I do hope they open it up because, again, especially with the budgets of all these big, all these were like big budget games for the most part. And, again, I want these games to succeed. All the stuff that Marathon has gone through. I didn't talk about it before the state of play, but I just saw that the company for that High Guard game that just came out like what 2-3 weeks ago, they made major layoffs, and most of their studio has been laid off as of the last couple of days. That was that game that they ended the Game Awards show with, the third person, kind of a third person shooter MOBA type of deal. Again, it looked like something that I would visually have trouble playing, but I certainly didn't want the game to fail, because there's way too many closures and layoffs as it is. So, I just hope that some of these, especially these multiplayer games, they're putting so much into them, and it depends how they monetize them, if they're going to battle pass them and microtransaction them to death. And then on top of that, possibly charging, God knows, 50, 60, 70 bucks. I don't know. But to wrap things up, I will just say that was a pretty solid Sony State of Play. Wish it were audio described, but it looked like we're getting a lot of good games. And oh, what the heck game was it that they did mention accessibility in one game? I don't know that it'll be blind accessible. Oh, it was the Rayman game. Yeah, it was that Rayman. Oh yeah. What the hell was that called? Rayman 3. I want to look that up. Is that coming to Steam? Rayman. Let's see, 30. Okay, I'll just do a search for Rayman. Because they're doing the whole sort of documentary type of deal for it. Rayman Raving Rabbids. I didn't even know that came to PC. Yeah, that's annoying. Rayman Legends demo. I mean, I can take a look at this later, but I mean, I would hope, because all the other Rayman games have come to multiple platforms. I would like to see that, see where that comes as well. But I don't remember when that's coming out. It's either this month or next month. It's soon. So yeah, good job, Sony. Would love to see more accessibility in the future. But solid show. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will just upload this right away and unlock it as a bonus video for you guys. And like I said, follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, Blue Sky at Illegally Cited, illegallicited.com, and right here on YouTube. Check out the WSD podcast I was recently on. Check out, just look up Blind Toes on YouTube, and you'll probably find me there After this weekend, we record our episode. And, of course, the AppleViz podcast when that gaming episode gets released. And there's plenty more yet to come on the channel. There's always new stuff, new games, new tech, all that stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.